the White Cliffs of Dover. Today, the 27th of September 2016. I've just crossed the channel by ferry from Calais. This place is called Samphire Hoe. What we have here is almost 5 million cubic meters of material taken from the construction of the Channel Tunnel was actually dumped here. I don't think dump's the right word, because look at it now, it looks like a natural piece of moorland. It didn't exist here 30 years ago, so it's completely new. This is a picnic area. Great if you like picnicking in the wind. Come here, you can leave your car. It's just outside of Dover. It costs £2 to stay here all day. I don't know if you can stop here all night. Here we have an Americanism, dog poop. In that case, one wonders why it's called Samphire Hoe, if we're going into Americanisms. This is located a couple of kilometres outside Dover, to the west of the town, in the direction of Folkestone. Just take the Folkestone road and you end up here. That's Shakespeare's Cliff, and with my van in the foreground, and I shall read you something from King Lear, which is: there is a cliff whose high and bending head looks fearfully in the confined deep. How fearful and dizzy 'tis to cast one eye so low. The crows and coughs that wing the midway air show scarce so gross as beetles halfway down. Hangs one that gathers samphire, dreadful trade. Methinks he seems no bigger than his head. The fishermen that walk upon the beach appear like mice. The murmuring surge that on the but idle pebbles chafes cannot be heard so high. I'll tell you what that meant in English if I knew, but that's Shakespeare for you. Channel Tunnel is roughly, what, 10 kilometres or so from here. Half of the material from the tunnel was dumped here, the other half was in France. So it's roughly 10 million cubic meters of material from the tunnelling. Another thing I would like to point out for Eurotunnel, they put a plaque up here in memory of those people who were killed during the construction process, which I think is a good place to actually put it in a way, because it's looking out to sea in a memorial, which I think is quite fitting. So there we see the names of the people who died during the construction from 1986 to 1992, but one named are, well, so for English, shall we say, they're, so I've seen all but one were British, except for René Saint-Georges, who would appear to be French, judging from his name. Now there's an information place down there, so let's have a look and see what's there. I suspect though that it's going to be closed, but I think that this is the sort of place that would actually appeal to me. You pay a couple of quid for you leave your car here all day. I can recall coming this way on the train, when that would be before this actually existed. I think though this is a very nature friendly way of doing things. You can't stop here at night. Here you are, 7 AM till dusk. And everything's closed. Oh no, it's not. Something there open.